Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon. Hey guys, my name is Sam. Welcome into Strength Circuits. I will be your coach for today's full body strength and cardio workout. Today I will be using a kettlebell for today's class. If you do not have a kettlebell, it is okay to use a dumbbell, any weight at the gym, or any object or weight that you have at home. You can also do this workout with just your body weight if you'd like to. As always, we're about to get into our warm-up, so be sure you have enough space. Do that area check by making sure you have no one near you or nothing near you that you're going to hit. Also, be sure that you have your water. And if you'd like to have a mat, then you can as well, but it is not necessary. We are going to get into our warm-up. So whenever you guys are ready, stand on up, get in that open space, and we're just going to start by marching in place. So bringing the knees up high, make sure that we pump our arms with our knees, opposite knee, opposite arm, just getting the body moving here. Having the option to start with a jog in place as well. So again, just picking the feet up off of the ground, making sure we're pumping our arms. Chest is nice and open. We're going to get the heart rate up in this warm up. So remember to breathe. Let's go into some high knees. Bringing the knees up high, pumping the arms, having the option to just do knee hugs. We'd rather be stationary. Deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Straight into some butt kicks. So kicking the heel to the butt. Again, having that stationary option of just bringing the heel back. Alternating sides, nice and quick. 3, 2, and 1. Next, let's go to some jumping jacks. So jumping up nice and high, engaging our core. Deep breaths. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Slow down, straight to our elephant stretch. Left foot flat, right heel out, sink back into our hips. We're going to scoop the ground up and alternate sides. Make sure both feet are pointing straight forward. Chest is nice and open. Deep inhale and exhale. So deep breaths. Feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. One more on each side. Last one. And up. Next, let's go to some arm circles. So big circles starting back. Palms facing outwards, fingertips up. Warming up the chest, the shoulders and the arms here. And let's go forward. Taking deep breaths. And let's take that arm across. Alternate sides, nice and quick. Alright, lastly, we're going to get into some air squats. So into that squat position. Give me about 10 to 15 reps. Let's go. Sitting back, squeeze the glutes up. Getting the legs and the lower body warmed up. Being sure the knees don't come past our toes. Chest is open. Sitting the hips back. Good job, guys. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale up. 3, 2, and last one. Alrighty, guys, that was our warm-up. Shake it on out. Grab some water if you'd like to. And next up, we're going to get into our circuit. So as always, I have a circuit with about 5 to 6 movements here. 40 seconds each movement. We'll go through the circuit all the way around. Get water as needed. Have a break. And then we will repeat that circuit. So get some water, get your space ready, and we're going to get started. Alrighty guys, first movement that we have here is single arm and leg. So picking up that weight if we're using it. We're going to be doing an overhead reverse lunge. So with that kettlebell, it will just be raised up directly over our head, firm grip in our hands. So starting with the reverse lunge on the right foot, the left foot is going to be nice and flat, engaging our core with a wide step back, and back to center. Staying on the same side for 20 seconds each leg, 40 seconds all together. So getting into position, feet under the shoulders, 20 seconds, and let's go. Wide step back, trying to get those knees in a 90-degree angle, and back to center. Staying flat on that left foot, remembering to breathe. Big inhale back, and exhale back to center. 10 seconds left. Engaging our core. Opening up our chest, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. So weight comes into our right hand. The left foot comes back, so right is nice and flat. 20 seconds. Let's go all the way back into center. Wide step. So that front knee doesn't come past our toes. And we're getting the knees down into a 90-degree angle. Right foot points forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that weight down. Next up, we're going to be doing a single leg deadlift here with an overhead press. So this is our movement. We're going to hold the weight with both hands. Starting with the left foot flat. We're going to, just like a deadlift, chest is open. We're going to sit the hips back, slight bend in our knees. One foot is elevated. We're coming down nice and slow towards the ground. Quicker back up. On the way up, we're bringing the weight to chest and pressing overhead. Trying to keep the right foot hovering the whole time. If we need to tap it down, then we can. But trying our best to challenge ourselves and our stability by keeping that leg hovering the whole time. So starting left foot flat, right foot hovering. 20 seconds, let's go. All the way down, back up, and pressing. It's okay if you lose balance. That's the name of the game. Keep trying, keep it going. Got halfway there. Chest stays open, engage the core. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot down. We're going to switch over to right foot flat, left foot hovering here. So same position with our hands and same press, just on the opposite leg. 20 seconds, and let's go. Nice and controlled down, quicker back up, and into that press. Remember to breathe. Taking deep breaths will help our balance. And make sure we're looking straight out in front of us. Halfway there. You can do it, guys. Nice and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Check it out. Next up, we're going to go into a kettlebell swing, alternating hands here. So into that squat position, we're coming a bit wider here. To make the portion in between our legs a bit wider. Wrists are facing inwards with the kettlebell in our hands. We're coming down underneath of the legs and straight to the ceiling, having the option to do it single arm and switch in the middle. So choosing your option, 40 seconds here, and let's go through the legs, up towards the ceiling, sitting back into our hips, just like a squat here. So the knees don't come past our toes, chest is open, we squeeze the glutes up. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale up. Over halfway there, guys. Feet stay nice and flat. 10 seconds. You can do it. Working the lower body, the shoulders in the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, put that leg down. Get some water if you need to. We're going to go into our next movement. We're going to be down onto the ground for this one. We're going to go into a plank pull through with push-ups. So here in that plank position, wrists under our shoulders, either up on our toes or on our knees. Having that weight beside us, we're going to pull it through underneath of our torso and push up. And then pulling it through back into the push up. So that is our sequence. 40 seconds here. Whenever we're ready, we're up. Let's go pulling through and push up. Trying to keep our torso as stable as possible. Remembering to breathe and remembering to place the wrist directly back under the shoulders. Halfway there. Brace your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Woo! Next up, we're going to do 2 cardio movements. Or just one, actually, sorry. So we're going to use that weight, have it out in front of us. We're going to go into mountain climbers to an upright row. So the weight will be out in front of you in that plank position. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up, bringing the weight to chest and back down. So we're doing that upright row, bringing the weight to chest, elbows outwards, back down. 5 mountain climbers, and back up into the squat and row. 40 seconds here, and we've got a nice long break. So give me all you've got, guys. Starting down, mountain climbers, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Right row, back down. Having the option to either jump or step out. And jump or step up as well. Halfway there. Keep it going, guys. Remember that plank at the bottom. Squat up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Put the weight down. Get some water. Take some deep breaths. A little break here, and then we're going to get into repeating that whole circuit. Hopefully you guys got your fans on, because I know you're sweating. Just turn mine on now. All right, guys, take some deep breaths, get some water, get hydrated, and we're going to get into repeating those 5 movements a bit quicker now that we know our movements, and then after that we will cool it down and stretch out our bodies. So you get your last few sips of water, and then we're gonna get back into it. Alrighty, back into that overhead single arm reverse lunge. Grabbing the weight or just using your body weight, arm comes up straight to the ceiling. Feet are underneath our shoulders, 20 seconds, starting right foot back. And let's go. Wide step back and knee in the middle. Deep breaths. We're inhaling back, exhaling during that work as we use the strength of our legs to push ourselves back to center. You're over halfway there. This arm can be out for balance or just at chest or down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Weight comes over to the opposite arm. 20 seconds. Let's go. Left leg back, knee in the middle. So same deal, we're sitting up nice and tall, focusing on our posture, on the placement of our feet. They should both be pointing straight forward. Halfway there, feeling that burn in the lower body, the core, and that shoulder. Deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Next up, we're going to do that single leg deadlift. So starting with the left foot planted flat, the right leg will be hovering. Remembering we're down in that single leg. We're up and pressing to the ceiling, trying our best to keep the leg hovering. If not, toes can be back. 20 seconds each side, both hands on the weight. And let's go, controlling the weight down, quicker up, and overhead. Catching our balance when needed. Trying our best to be nice and controlled. Focusing on the muscles we're using. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And down. Switching to that right foot flat, left foot hovering, 20 seconds. Let's go, guys. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your balance. All about trying and getting out of your comfort zone. You should not feel comfortable here. Working the lower body, the core, the shoulders, and our stability. Less than 10 seconds. Deep breath. Exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Press up. Woo! Alrighty, guys. Next up, back into those kettlebell swings. Either alternating hands or staying both hands, 40 seconds. And let's go through the legs, up towards the ceiling. Make sure our stance is nice and wide, so we have plenty of space between our legs. We're sitting back into our hips. Knees shouldn't come too far past our toes. You're halfway there. Open up your chest, squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes. 10 seconds. Deep breath. Inhale, exhale, up. 5, 4, 1. Drop the weight. Next up, going back into the plank, pull through with push-ups. So here in that plank position, fingertips down, wrists under shoulders, weight is beside us so we can pull it through. 40 seconds, and we're up, toes or knees, pulling through our legs, our torso, and push up. Being sure that we place our wrists back directly under our shoulders. Trying to keep the torso and the lower body as stable as possible. You're about halfway there. Hands should be a bit wider than shoulder width in the push-up. Taking deep breaths. Give me 10 seconds. You can do it, guys. Brace your core. Squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying on up. Last movement here, some cardio. Going into that mountain climber with the squat to upright row. So starting with 5 climbers down, coming up, upright row the weight, back down. Starting that plank position, your final 40 seconds here, guys. Get ready, and let's go. 5 climbers, jumping or stepping up, squat to row, back down. Going at whatever pace our bodies are comfortable with. Either nice and controlled in that mountain climber, or we can go faster. Listen to your body. 15 more seconds. Remember to breathe. Deep breaths, working the upper body, core, and the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! How do you feel, guys? Good? I was working so hard, my mic fell off. All right, get some water. Take some deep breaths. Next, we're just gonna have a nice long cool down. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna cool it down now. So putting that weight aside, starting by standing up nice and tall. Big inhale up, exhale down. Deep breaths. Last one. Alrighty, guys, next up we're gonna open the legs. Sitting the hips back, bringing the chest forward, siphoning in our knees. We're going to let the arms hang, let the head and neck hang, and just sway back and forth, letting our muscles loosen. And taking one arm back, we're going to rotate that dangling arm clockwise. Stretching out and loosening the muscles in our shoulders. And let's go counterclockwise as well. Switching arms, opposite hand comes dangling, and rotating it clockwise. Just letting our arm and upper body hang down. And counterclockwise. Deep breaths. Sitting back up. Bringing the legs back together. We're going to reach towards our toes. Feeling the stretch in the back of our legs and the hamstrings. And come to one side. Little rotation left, back to center. And rotate right. One more time. Feeling the stretch in the low back and the hamstrings. And next, sitting up and taking a seat down on the ground. Opening the legs. We're gonna reach to one side. Big reach, feeling the stretch in the inner thigh, hamstring, and side or low back. Switching sides, reaching towards our toes. Feeling that side stretch. And to center, we're gonna reach towards the center. Feeling the stretch in our inner thighs and our back and shoulders. Coming to center, we're gonna bring the legs together, crossing one over the other. Elbow comes across, and we're going to twist. Feeling the stretch in the upper back and the hips and glutes. We can roll that wrist out if we'd like to, that's hovering. And switching sides, opposite foot comes across. And rotating. Feeling the stretch in the upper back, shoulders, and hips. Twisting the wrist. Coming back to center, we're going to bring the heel across our knee, bringing the heel closer to our hips. We're going to raise up and sit back or sit down towards the ground, falling deeper into our hips, feeling the stretch in our glutes, rolling out to the hovering ankle if we'd like to. And switching sides, opposite heel comes across. Bring the foot close to the hips and sit back. Chest is nice and open. Feeling the stretch in our glutes. Rolling out to the ankle. Coming back down, we're going to flip over onto our stomachs. Having our hands about shoulder width apart, we're going to press the fingertips down and extend the arms up into a cobra. Opening up our chest, laying the feet flat. Taking deep breaths, feeling the stretch in our core. On your next big inhale, we're going to sit back, open the knees up a bit wider, and exhale into a child's pose. Reaching the fingertips out in front of us, feeling the stretch in the shoulders and the hips. Taking deep breaths, taking this time to relax our bodies. Maybe reflect on how the week has been going, plans you have for the weekend, and just thinking about the things that you're grateful for. Being proud of yourself for coming and getting through today's workout, and just de-stressing in this child's pose. Whenever you are ready, you can take a seat back up, crisscross applesauce. And that is all I have for you guys this afternoon. As always, I really hope you enjoyed today's Strength Circuits workouts. My name is Sam, and I am your coach for these strength classes. As always, I will be here every Monday and Wednesday for Strength Circuits, and every Tuesday and Thursday for my Guts and Butts class. Also, join me live in person in the studios every Monday at 1:15 for my in-person strength circuits class. My first one was this Monday, and it went great. So please, guys, register for that on our website for the next Monday class at 1:15. We also have Zumba, hip hop toning, and yoga that is in person as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. The weekend is soon, so push through it. Don't stress too much. Don't worry about things you can't control. And be happy and healthy, guys. Get some water. I'll see you next time. Bye.